Hey YouTube, this is Jonathan from Grub, Texas. I'm just out here at a local pond in Plano, Texas, and I wanted to make some videos like this. The site's name is Grub, Texas, and it's called that for a reason. When the fishing gets pretty tough, a lot of times I'll go to my spinning gear, grab myself a little 2-inch grub, and just enjoy myself. I've been fishing this lake for about 30 minutes with no success. I was using the topwater frog and the live target sunfish kind of over some kind of mats that they had there, but I wasn't getting any bites, no blow-ups or nothing, so I went to my medium action spinning rod, and you can see here's the first one I pulled out. I mean, it's a little guy, but man, he had a big old stomach on him. If you see right here, I actually poked him in the stomach because he had a big old tummy on him. I was kind of surprised that a fish that small had a stomach that big. But yeah, it's got 4-pound test line. It's a 2-inch Berkley PowerBait swimming grub, and you can see here I must have caught. Oh, I had that guy, and then there he goes. He threw it. He was a real little guy. Zoomed in so you could make that one a little bit better. But I mean, 4-pound test line and 1/8 ounce jig head. And just having a good time catching fish. I mean, I think I caught probably 10. I don't know if I got all of them on video. I got between 8 and 10 fish that day. After I decided to stop trying to fish the big frog and the sunfish. Though here's another one that I caught. Well, full disclosure too, I usually am a lot better about my fish handling. I did a pretty horrible job, so I apologize to everybody seeing me let these fish flop around. I know they have a slime coat. I know you need to try to not disturb that. You don't want them to get sick or anything when they get back in the water. But yeah, it's a real beautiful lake. I don't think a lot of people catch a lot of things in this lake, 'cause I think they try to fish a lot of big stuff. I think the fish have been kind of accustomed to seeing a lot of big baits. But I mean, I would even say that a 2-inch grub could be a finesse tactic. I mean, I always catch something when I'm fishing a little 2-inch grub. There's another guy that I got, and I caught some pretty good sized fish here a couple weeks ago. There was a pretty good rain that destroyed the mats that were up there, and yeah, it's another little guy. But I mean, it's got an exposed hook, but I mean, you can fish it almost kind of like a like a crankbait or a spinner bait. I mean, it's got that kicking tail action that the fish just can't resist. And in fact, right here, I pulled a pretty good size one. Well, when I say pretty good size, I mean pretty good size for this pond. And there's a lot of families and stuff that come here, play at the park and everything. So as I pulled this one in, and the fun thing too, you want to set your drag really loose because you don't want them to, you don't want to rip the lip off these juvenile, these little fish. But he was a feisty one. Yeah, right there in the side of the mouth or top of the lip. A little kid waved at me. Yep, but pretty good size nonetheless. He chomped down. He chomped down on my thumb, which is why I dropped him. Again, like, this is probably the worst fish handling I've probably ever done. And then for some weird reason, he like stuck there in the water. He's like a dart there in the water. So I had to take my pole and kind of nudge him a little bit so he could find his way back into the water. So that's just a quick video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe and have a great